Hey everybody, this is Dr. Nashlie with the Garden of Nash. Thanks so much and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about how to leverage the rainwater and how to set up a rain barrel. So check us out. All right, so a lot of you may be thinking, okay, how do I save all this rainwater? What is a rain barrel? How do I even set one up? So today we'll kind of talk about that. Now in my garden, I use a combination of both the natural water in the rain barrel, as well as, of course, a hose pipe. I also have a sprinkler system that kind of irrigates the soil. I would love to maybe do another video later about how to set up that or the irrigation system. All right, so let's talk about what actually goes on with the rain barrel, how it works and everything. All right, so as you can see, it literally is a barrel, and like I may have mentioned, we can add a link to where I actually got this barrel from. But it starts with this top here. And so with this top, there's actually a mesh on top of the holes that you can see. Now, of course, the water is inside there. You can see these holes here kind of for aeration, to make sure there's no mold or algae growing in there. But what this mesh is actually for, when mosquitoes sit on top of the mesh and want to lay their eggs, they can't lay their eggs in water because the water is, it's a mesh. They can't actually go inside and they can't lay their eggs. If they do lay their eggs, they could technically lay their eggs if the water was as high, but that's technically why you have this spout here. So you can open this spout, and this spout actually drains the water before it gets to the very top of the mesh so that the mosquitoes cannot lay their eggs on there. Now, of course, you can put a pump in here, but there's another spout that you can actually, so we can actually keep that open so that any water that comes out drains, so the water doesn't get to the very top of the basin. You can also put a little spout down here, which I have, to kind of catch any water that may flow out or any water that may be dripping. So there's couple things you can do. I've seen people, although I only have one, I've seen people take these and put 2 or 3 next to each other and then run their lines all the way throughout their garden and just have it slowly drip throughout so that your garden, especially your baby plants, are always moisturized, or if you're going on vacation or something like that. And so this spout down here, I've actually put on a splitter that allows the water to come out into both sections. So if I ever just want water here, I can open this. I can open this and I can just run water there, or I can attach a hose pipe like I've done here, turn on that water and be able to water the plants, or even fill any watering buckets that you have. So that way I do this again to water some of the plants that are inside the greenhouse or that are not gonna be outside in the rain itself, just to give them that feel of rainwater. All right, so now I'm gonna just fill up this baby here. I like to use these little buckets because I like to mix in part of my fertilizer. So usually like 1 part fertilizer to 2 parts water, and then you'll get a good mixture to be able to put on your plants, especially those that are in the greenhouse, those that you just planted that need the extra nutrients from the rainwater. So I've also forgot to mention that there's another spout on this rain barrel. If you want to connect more together, you can also use PVC pipe. Right now I'm just using a regular hose pipe you can buy from any store. And so here we go. There we got our water. This will be that. All right, so I'm gonna water some of our plants today. We had a lot of rain come in last night, but I'm just getting some of those that may not be in an area where you get a lot of rain. But anyway, I appreciate you all for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit that post notification button, and follow us here at the Garden of Nash, where we cultivate the sprout to determine your route.